Girl, I am too through. When I tell you I am livid and I'm upset, girl, do you see the title? This man is, girl, he is sick and he think he's going to get away with this. Girl, let me tell you, there are new reports coming out talking about how he was so sick in the mind. Girl, he was on them sugar boogers. Yes, he was popping all them pills. He was on them sugar boogers that night real tough, okay? They was arguing in the car. Megan was trying to leave, say, you know what, Tory? I had enough of this, all this arguing back and forth, because, she always trying to keep a cool, collector. She's not always trying to go back and toe with people. She don't have a history of always, having all the chaos. So she walks out the truck, leaving. And you know what this man said to her while he's off them pills? He gonna say, dance, B. Okay? He said, dance, B. And then they said he pow 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. Pow, pow. And you know what I mean when I say a pow, pow, right? And all them neighbors over there, they heard all that noise. They heard all that arguing. They heard all that pow, pow. And they did just right. They called the popos, okay? And up there in them Whitey's area, the popos, they come real quick with the helicopters and everything. Now, I don't know. Tory, maybe he thought he was in Canada. Maybe he thought he was in the damn hood. Because sometimes when you hear people arguing in the hood, shit, that's normal, right? We people hear arguing all the time. Ain't no popos coming. We hear pow, pow all the time. Ain't no popos coming. We hear glass breaking. Ain't no popos coming. And if you call the popo, it's going to take him a good 2 or 3 hours. So he probably forgot because he was so high off them sugar buggers. He forgot where he was at, Girl, I can't believe this, honey. What he did with that album was nothing but a smear campaign, all right? And please like this video because we begging for likes. We are begging for likes, okay? You damn right I'm sick of this, okay? I am. And it's so much stuff we got to cover and talk about. And I'm sorry if I'm yelling. Am I yelling? My bad. Look, my mic all crooked and everything. Let me calm down. But when I seen the article, and baby, I just seen it, okay? I'm going to give you a little preview before I go into it because I can't keep it on here because I have a lot of cuss words on it. Or, you know how it is. So check this out. Bam. You see that? You see the article. Sources allege Tory told Megan dance before he got to them feet. You see that, right? So I'm going to read from that article. And this is nothing but a smear campaign. Girl, let me tell you, she's going to the hospital. She's having surgery. She's getting text messages from Tory in his camp talking about we're going to offer you hush money. Kelsey was offered hush money as well. Was texting, please don't say nothing because, girl, Tory was not expecting those popos to be behind that truck. He wasn't expecting a helicopter and it to be on national TV. Girl, nah, because if it was happening in the hood, girl, ain't nobody would have heard of this. You know what I mean? Honey, it is so much going on. And Megan, she's just blaming it on, him doing them sugar boogers, When the police came out there, when the helicopters, she said she feared because she know how these popos do these black men. She's still trying to offend him. You know what I mean? And she didn't say anything then, but she got mad at her best friend, Kelsey, because Kelsey, she ran to the damn news. She said, nah, girl, I'm your sister. I don't care what you talking about. She ran to TMZ and told them that Tory was the one that pow, Megan. And Megan was upset. She said, I can't trust you. You betrayed me. I don't know what Megan process was that. Was she still trying to be with him? Was she still trying to protect him clearly? But girl, I guess she was not going for the hush money, or she was taking too long. And then once Tory saw that Kelsey went to TMZ so quickly, Tory camp, they said, oh, hell nah, they not going for the money. They keep on stalling. So we're going to have to change the story, change this narrative around. And he was quiet for quite some months. And you wonder why? They trying to work out a damn deal behind the scenes, okay, to clear his name. So they said, listen, let's just get an album out, spear campaign. And with an album, you can't take whatever he's saying music as serious. He's not coming out and being honest with you and answering questions to the public. He just saying some goddamn riddles and songs and putting it in there. Can you take that to court? No, because half of these artists, they lie in their music and it's just for entertainment. So you can't take anything he's saying in this music. You can't take it serious. I can't take it to court. I can't do nothing with it. But he know the minds of his audience, it's going to gabble, gabble, gabble. It's going to gabble. Whatever he putting out, they going to gabble it. Because first of all, they don't want to believe Megan anyway, just because she's a black woman, period, okay? Just because she's a black girl, they don't want to believe her. Oh, girl, bye. Nope. So we're going to talk about it all. Tory looking extra sneaky on that picture. Girl, guess what? Another thing, too. Prince, I don't know if you guys know him, but he's speaking out. This situation with him and Tory happened a long time ago, but he said Tory put the pause on him, and guess what? He chipped his damn tooth. And Tory didn't even put the pause on him. Honestly, Tory got him jumped, okay? Yeah, Tory be hanging around 15, 20, groups of men and jumped him, chipped that damn tooth, but he said he wanted a one-on-one because, Tory done jumped him, but Tory didn't want to do that. He didn't want a one-on-one. Instead, guess what he wanted to do? He wanted to pay him some hush money, okay? And yes, honey, he talks about that. So he has a reputation of being violent. He's emotional. Tory is a very emotional person. He can't control his temper. He's a hothead. You never know if he's coming and going, And I'm just annoyed and I'm sick and tired of this. Check this out, And this is what we're going to talk about later. I didn't want to put it all up here, but you see, Prince says Tory Lanez apologized after he and his entourage jumped him. You see that, right? We're going to talk about that. He's always apologizing. He's always doing some stuff, some violent stuff. Then he turn around, he going to offer you some hush money, and he going to apologize. You know what I mean? Girl, I'm so sick of him and sick of all them people. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's get to it. And let me tell you, Miss Keke Palmer, you get an award from me. From me, you get an award. When I tell you Miss Keke Palmer, she came with it. So, and Tamar, she's speaking out as well. So we got to hear what Miss Tamar says. But I really want you guys to hear what Miss Keke say, okay? So please like this video. We begging for likes. We are begging for likes. So this is Keke Palmer. All right, you ready, Keke? Check it out.
Like, I don't want to talk about it or put myself into nothing, but I just want to support Megan. I think that's ultimately what I'm saying, is I want to support Megan, because imagine if somebody shot you and then made an album gaslighting you that the world thought sonically sounded good. Imagine how taunting and humiliating that would feel for you. Just imagine how that could feel for you, because we all have stuff that happens in our personal lives that no one knows about. But imagine if something that upsetting was done to you and then put into an album, and you had to see people online talking about if it was good or if it wasn't, and constantly bring it up, reminding you what happened again and again and again and again. Like, I don't want to talk about it or
Keke, I'll be livid. I'll be upset. I will want justice. You know what? Damn, how would you guys feel if somebody, and I can easily say that because I don't care for Tory, you know what I mean? But if it was somebody that you care for, because clearly Megan, she cares about this person, and if somebody that you care for hurted you, and then they gaslight you with the album, they disrespect you, they turn around and try to make it seem like it's your fault, okay? How would you guys feel in that situation? Comment. We want to know from you, because this is happening every single day in your family. Sometimes you don't even know it. You don't know certain girls in your family that's getting a pause put on them. I know I have plenty of females in my family, and they got paws put on them, and they still stayed, and they ain't say nothing. Because I get sick and tired with that narrative too. Well, she ain't say nothing. Well, she ain't. How many people do you guys know that have done you wrong or done somebody wrong and they haven't reported and said something? Shit, if we were so damn honest, let's all of us, the whole country, all of us go down to the police report and let's report every single person that did some illegal activity, something that was criminal to us. Okay? Honey, shit, we have the whole goddamn prisons on lockdown. You won't see Harley. Look. Shit. Girl, bye. So me, I didn't report. Kim Possible, it's okay if you didn't report your case. Of course, people will want you to, but we are all different. And a lot of times, Kim, we grew up in a community that you don't tell, you don't snitch. The worst thing you can do is get a black man locked up. So you have been brainwashed, you have been conditioned to always protect these men. So I don't blame you. Hopefully I want you to, learn how to use your voice. But we teach little girls it's better to be nice and polite than to have a voice. We don't teach these girls to have a voice and to stand up for who you are. It's always stand behind a man, support him. He's going through stuff. He got this going on. He got that. Girl, cut all that bullshit out. So report and take pictures. Yeah, you gotta tell your community this. Cause a lot of times we grow up, we don't talk to each other. We don't tell each other to take pictures. Shit, we still got people in our own community that don't know nothing about what's going on with Taylor. Breonna Taylor. Shoot, I asked some of my family members. I said, what you think about Breonna Taylor, girl? They like, well, I don't know nothing about that case. I can't blame them because I know where they grew up at, And, I you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, just go look it up and then come back and let me know what you guys think about it. But everybody is not aware. Everybody's not awoken. Anyway, let's keep on. I'm going to look in the comment section. It says black women needs to start choosing high value men who loves you and will protect you. I agree, but who's teaching these girls that general systems theory? Who's teaching the girls that? Who's teaching your daughters that? Okay? I hope you're not looking to social media because they're teaching you to do the opposite. If you're looking at these rap videos and all this stuff out here, they teaching to do the opposite. Who's teaching these girls like that? If your family comes from very religious background, they not teaching them girls. They teaching them girls to be quiet, stay in your place. You are a woman. You don't supposed to have no voice. You be nice, you be polite, and you be thankful that you got a man. And if he hit you, he strike you, it's okay. He is a provider. And sometimes they just get through it, but you're going to have to pray. You're going to have to forgive him, okay? He's going through something, and you are here to help and support him to get out the damn darkness, girl. But you don't call no police on him. That's your man. You don't do that. He got kids. You don't do that. You don't do no stuff like that, And that's how a lot of our people has been taught since little kids, So, and then when you look on the news and you see how many of these popos is taking, your black brothers out of here for no reason and they're getting justified for it, you like, well, shit. I'm going to have to pick, what do I have to work with? Who's protecting me? I'm protecting them and I'm protecting them, but nobody is protecting me. So you're going to have to rise up to protect you because they're going to keep on using you and keep on using you until the wheels fall off. And then they're going to blame you and they're going to, well, it's your fault. Well, you was there, you was raising them. What happened to you? As if it didn't take two to tango. You know what I mean? Well, well, well. Ain't no well hell. So anyway, let's continue to look. She also made this big speech, and she says, I'm probably going to delete this later, but I'm seeing stuff like everybody is seeing stuff, and I really dislike how Megan's word isn't enough for some of y'all. And you know what, Kiki? You can't please them all, and you have to realize where they're coming from and the community they brought up in. And if they was from where I'm from, okay, I was raised from a lot of dislike, a lot of hate, a lot of discrimination, a lot of putting males on pedestals, and females, you don't have a voice. You just look nice and you look pretty. You learn how to cook and clean and shut the hell up. No, you don't try to get a manager. No, women don't supposed to be managers. What are you doing? Ain't no man gonna want to work for a woman. You know, I've heard that, girl, all my life, you know? And it was coming from people that go to church Monday, Wednesdays, and Sundays, okay? Well, see, that's why he popped you in the first time, because your mouth, you got a smart mouth. You don't talk to no man like that, you know? You don't do that to him. You don't roll your eyes to him like that. See, that's why he did that to you. You need to learn your place. Anywho, and that's why it is so sad that that judge left. You know, Ruth, girl, I love you. I watched that movie. You know, they got a movie on her. It was so inspirational. And I don't know, I love, you know, seeing girls, especially like 1800 movies, 1900 movies, and seeing girls rise above all the oppression, you know, and fight for equal rights. Just like I was watching Ilona Holmes. It's a new movie on Netflix. I don't know if it's y'all type, but girl, I got my life last night, okay? Ilona Holmes, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, okay? Anywho, let's keep on back here. It says we weren't there, but it feels insensitive to explore the details of your relationship with someone in an attempt to excuse your own behavior and gain popularity. It's like the opposite of accountability, almost seems narcissist. And I think if we as society says it's okay, we've been saying that shit was okay. And we have to change. And thank God for you, Kiki, because you are a bright in this darkness. And we need you to continue to use your voice and keep on pushing, because Kiki, you are inspiration to so many. You have no idea, girl. You know, you keep on keeping on. You know, you are the change. You are the radical change that this America and this world needs. We need radical change, okay? So anyway, break tradition. So it says, I don't wish bad on anyone. I know you don't. I know your heart. People make mistakes and can grow from them. However, not at the expense of someone who puts in victimizing situation. I don't care. It's not my situation, but I just wanted to say that because I know how it can feel when people don't believe you. All right. And she goes on to say some stuff at the bottom. So what do you guys think about Kiki? Now, what's his name? Rick Ross have something to say, and then after that, we're gonna go into this report talking about how he told Megan to dance B before he powed 4 pops. You know, I don't like to say that S word because you know YouTube is sensitive. And then after Rick Ross, we're gonna go back over there. Okay, so check this out. So this Rick Ross saying it. Now, a lot of people saying Rick Ross, you know, you the wrong messenger, but I do agree with you. And I'm thankful that at least he said something. You know, he didn't just sit back and ate his Apple Jacks. At least he did say something. Here we go, Rick Ross.
Hey, I just bought a car for Tory Lanez. I got a gift for your album release, homie. That's you. Heard your just went double acrylic on that piff. Hey, I just bought a car for Tory Lanez. Poor decision, brother. Dropping that project just out of respect for Breonna Taylor. Just out of respect for Breonna Taylor, brother. We gotta respect these sisters. That ain't how you address the accusations you. Tory Lanez, poor decision, brother. Dropping that project just facing with the sister. That was a poor choice, homie. You ain't getting no money with that shit. Facing with the sister.
All right, so Tory, he respond real quick. You see how fast he responding this, right? He says, I respect you too much as a black man to disrespect you in these times. But he didn't have that same energy for Megan. He didn't have that same energy for Cash. What's her name? Asian the Brat. He ain't had that same energy for DreamDoll. He ain't had that same energy for all these, black girls. Nope, because he don't respect you the same, and he would never respect you the same, okay? And that's just that on that. How about that? So it says, however, I went and I marched 9 times straight for Breonna Taylor in your city. Now, what him marching 9 times got to do with Megan's situation? And what Rick Ross is talking sounds like he's deflecting. But since you want to bring up Breonna Taylor, hey, we can bring that up too. You know why, Tory? Guess what? Let me tell you the story that happened with Miss Breonna Taylor. She was a black woman, okay? She didn't bother nobody. She worked an honest living. But you know what? Now, people say her downfall was messing with, I guess, illegal or drug dealer or a ninja like you is, Tory. Because, a lot of people put y'all in the same damn boat, and people say Megan's downfall was hooking up with you. It's being friends with you. That was her damn downfall. If she would have never been around this shit would never happen. So anyway, so with that situation, Breonna Taylor, the police came up in the house. They bust through, and I guess her boyfriend was there, and he thought it was a break-in, so he popped, right? He put a POW, and them pops, it hit one of them officers. And then the police people say, oh, hell no. And then they start busting through, right? It was like 10 rounds, girl. Pop, 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 pop. Now they did not know who Breonna Taylor was. They wasn't looking for her. Their intention was not to really hit her, but she did get hit in the crossfire. They was doing retaliation, and they're still wrong for that. You know why? Because 2 wrongs don't make no right. Maybe that man was wrong for power, but, according to the law, if somebody busts in your house and you think they're going to do harm to you, I think you have the right to defend yourself and pop back, especially if you don't know what's going on. So I really can't blame him too much for that. But the popos, come on now, popos, you don't know who was in that damn house. It could have been kids up in that damn house. It could have been grannies in that damn house. It could have been anybody. It could have been Breonna Taylor in that house, which it was. And y'all just pow randomly was so irresponsible. It was just, and you're supposed to be the authority. It's just sickening, okay? And not only did they do it, girl, but they wanted to get off. The police, the po-pos didn't come out and say, yes, I'm guilty and I'm wrong for doing it. Nah, Tory, they was just like you. They was running from the truth. They was trying to do any and everything to deflect, calling on this man, please get me out of this situation. Because I don't want to do the time, Your Honor, okay? They was doing everything to deflect. Now, with your case, Tory, you had intention. Yeah, you knew who you was coming for. Yeah, You had Megan all up in your head, and you could not take that she just wanted to leave your butt behind and walk home. No, that wasn't good enough for you. You had to say, dance, B, and pull out your pow to show how tough and rough you is. Yeah, You had intention. Yeah, and how many pops you did? 4. Yeah, you did 4. So please save it with the bullshit. But hey, I didn't bring her up. He brung her up, right? So don't blame me. Do not blame me. He brung her ass up. Rest in power. So anyway, he says, in your city, it says, I didn't see the boss out there once. Okay, Tory, it's a whole big old rally. Do you think you're going to find and see everybody out there just because you didn't see the boss? You don't know what that man doing and how he's doing it. Shit, I didn't walk there out that goddamn rally, but I'm for my people and I'm for Breonna Taylor. But just because I'm not out here at the walking in a rally, do you know it's a pandemic going out? Listen, listen, even if I have company over my house, do you know I still put my mask on? Because first of all, you come in my house, I don't know where you been. I don't know what you practice. I don't know if you wearing a mask faithfully. I don't know. So for my safety, I put the mask on. And I'm thankful. You know why? Because sometimes people breath be off the jam, okay? Some people breath be off the jam. But I tell you one thing. When you wear this mask, you don't smell shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't smell nothing. And it's such a damn delight. It's a delight, okay? So I don't mind, but it's plenty of people that haven't walked, that haven't went through the rally. You know, just because you haven't went through the rally doesn't mean that you feel less than or you're not putting up the fight. You know what I mean? That's some bull crap. And there's some people out there that's walking in them rallies, and they mean to put harm. They start more drama. They inciting more drama. So please, what you trying to insinuate? You know what I mean? Because I'm getting offended. Now, please like this video. We begging for likes. Y'all know how it is. Have y'all put the mask on? Don't it save you some time? You don't have to smell anybody. And guess what? Just in case if you walk out the house and you got that mask on and your breath is smelling funky, you're going to be the first one to smell it, okay? Because you got to breathe in that mask. And let me tell you, that scent, that woof that's coming out your mouth, it's going to hit right back to you. So you have to be aware, okay? That mask causes you to be more aware of what's going on in your mouth, okay? Unless you just like sitting up in funk. You know, some people like that. It turns them on. They like funky smells. You know, you already heard the rumors on Odell and everybody. You know, some people like funky smells. So, hey, have it your way. So anyway, it says also stop tagging your endorsement in posts about her. It's a poor decision, okay? So hold on. So now he care about Megan to tell Rick Ross, don't endorse your products when you're talking about Megan. Don't that sound a little bit hypocritical? Because I could have swore Tory got a whole album talking about Megan and making her out to be a liar and gaslighting her. Okay? Tory, sit down. Please sit down or go back, take him back ass to Canada. Okay? Rick Ross gonna get the guns. I hope he gets somebody, Lord. But anyway, please like this video. We begging for likes and we are begging for subscriptions. I am not too proud to beg. All right, so I'm looking in the comment section. Okay. So let's go on here. Oh, we got some more. Okay, so he go back. He got to say.
First off, little boy, I appreciate how you responded swiftly to Rose, but that's how you should have did the sister that accused you of shooting her. That's what you owed her family. That's what you owed all the black women in the world. Just that accusation alone. She was in your presence, but that's between y'all. But more importantly, let's get to you protesting. You ain't protesting Miami. Only reason you was out there is because your condo that you stay in $1,500 a month, damn protest was coming right down there. So you went down and took a photo out. That's cool. Let's don't insinuate that. Go out your way for the sisters. Poor Decisions is putting together an album and trying to profit off some shit people like myself was to hear you address this shit and move on. Not get a whack song or a whack album that ain't gonna get you no money, no new supporters. So little boy, boss up. First off, little boy, I appreciate how you
All right, come on, Rick. Now, I don't care what y'all say about Tory. Usually I be like, don't talk about this, don't talk about this. I don't care what y'all say about his ass. Because just what he did was all foul, all manipulative. Hell no. And you know, look at this. Look at this.
With the system. That was a poor choice, homie. You ain't getting no money with that shit.
Okay. Oh, okay, so you see what's going on right here, right? Now, because I had to rewind it back. I had to go all the way back to Applejack because I seen a comment on the comment section and somebody was saying Tory was referring to Breonna Taylor when he was telling Rick Ross, don't be speaking on her while you got your advertisements on here. See, Rick Ross, he came in the video, he didn't even talk about Miss Breonna Taylor first. He was standing on Megan. He started off with Megan. Tory was the one that was deflecting and trying to change the narrative, and he put it Miss Taylor involved. And he said, you know, you shouldn't be talking on her, which he was referring to Megan, while you got your endorsements, okay? So all he does is hypocritical. He always jumping. He's always stealing somebody beat. He's always stealing somebody, you know, trend. Girl, bye. Honey, they say all them damn beats was like a Drake beat, the Weeknd beat. He don't got no originality. That's what they say. I don't listen to him, and I won't ever listen to him. So I'm just saying what I heard in the streets, okay? Because he won't get a dime off of me. How about that? So anyway, because after Rick Ross said that, then that's when that Tory boy, he said this. Bam, and then Rick Ross, he hit him back with this, all right? And he said, yeah, you respond swiftly to me, boy. You know, boy, I'm going to start saying that. Thank you, Rick Ross. That's the name to call him, because you don't want to call him the N-word, so I'm going to call your ass boy. So listen here, boy. I can get used to that. I better not make a mistake and say boy when I'm arguing for real in real life, okay? Be like, let me tell you something, boy. No, that don't sound. I gotta keep it, make it sound like how Rick Ross was making it sound like, right? All right, so boy. All right, so yeah. He said, boy, thank you for being so swiftly in that response. Now you should have was swiftly when Megan accused you of popping, in which she was telling the truth. You wasn't swiftly then. But while you gave Rick Ross, you came swiftly, and you see he ain't say nothing bad about Rick Ross. Nope, he ain't say nothing bad about Rick Ross. And he respected Rick Ross, but he didn't give that same respect to Asian Brett, the DreamDoll, all these other black girls. Nope, because he don't respect them. Okay? However, he do got a fan base that love him. And you know what? Some girls, they like being disrespected. Didn't I tell you that? They gonna always protect some men. I got girls in my family members, you know. They always gonna protect the men. They always gonna have a favorite, which is their sons. And that's just what it is. The sons and the men can disrespect them all day, every day. They still gonna stand up for their ass. So, hey, just leave them peoples over there. You know, and you do have some men like Rick Ross at this moment, and you do have some other men that are speaking out, and hey, they gonna protect you, and they gonna look out for you, and they know there's some bull crap that Tory is putting. So we would like to do an exchange. You know what I mean? All them girls that's capping for Tory, keep your ass over there, okay? And all the men that's standing up for Megan, bring your ass over here, and let's just split it. And y'all go y'all way. Y'all stay in the... Listen, we gonna do this thing like Civil War. Y'all stay in the... Do we want to do... Nah, y'all stay in the South, you know. We gonna stay up here in the North, on the West Coast. And y'all go take the South. How about that? Okay? But anyway, let's move it here. Because remember, I was telling you about the reports, all right? So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to read these reports, what's coming out about... See, I'm not going to pull it out here, but I'm going to read it just because it got so many B's and it got the G word in here. So it says, when she gets out the car and says, I'm going to walk home, he pulls out the POW POW. Tory Lanez pull out the POW POW and says, dance, B. And then he starts powing, okay? And then it says, the source also says that Tory offered hush money to Megan and Kelsey Nicole. I guess that's the best friend, Kelsey Nicole. That's her full name. It says in the aftermath of the powing. Even as Megan was receiving medical treatment. Damn. She can't even receive medical treatment in peace without him texting her and trying to get her to please be quiet, because he know them police was around taking reports and statements. He didn't think it was going to get this out of hand. He thought he can just be on a pow, pop Megan. And he know Megan don't got no goons around her. He know that Megan is unprotected, and the only person that was somewhat being close to Megan or protecting Megan the fake way was him. So he knew who he can bully. Just like a damn bully. He knew who he can pick on. He knew he can get away with. But thank God. Oh my goodness. Ain't God good? Thank God that at this time where he decided to act a fool, they was up in the Caucasians' expensive neighborhoods, because they not going to accept all that chaos, all that loud talking and argument and that pound. Y'all making the value of the property going down. They don't play that over there. No, we're not going to have that. So thank God that it happened at that moment, because Megan didn't call the POWs. Now, people want to make it seem like, Megan setting them up. If Megan set them up, then why didn't she videotape this? Why she ain't called the POWs on her? Why she ain't say nothing when they first asked her if she was such trying to bring his career down and ruin this man, okay? She had ample chances to ruin him and really take him down. And as I'm hearing, I don't know, but word on the street saying that she still haven't pressed charges. She still haven't fully cooperated with the police. And she could have been did that to take his ass down. But because she's in this street game, because she's in this rap industry, and the rap industry is almost like the street game. And I guess they have a rule against snitching or some bull crap like that. And the people that she's over for. And it's a male dominated system. When you shouldn't do that, that goes against the rules. She got to deal with all that bull crap. Okay. So anyway, it says this. I may as well just have me a t-shirt and says I'm snitching. Okay. If you touch me, I'm snitching, okay? Because that's the truth of the matter. If you touch me, I'm snitching, okay? Now, I wasn't always like that, because I've been touched before and I did not snitch, but it was because I was young and I was dumb. But nowadays, listen, if I get a text message from you and it sounds threatening, I will call the POWs, and I have done it recently, and I was proud of myself. I was proud of myself. Listen, nowadays, I'm not in the hood no more. I am not in the hood. Nowadays, I will call that phone. I'm going to call the POWs. See, I grew up in a system where I seen people get put down and smacked down. And I seen things happen, done all types of things to my neighbors and my family members. And it was always told, be quiet. You're not going to call the POWs. I don't care. No, don't do it. I was always told not to do it. And you're ashamed and you're bullied not to call the police in the neighborhood and where I grew up from when I was little. So now things change. I'm not in the hood no more, so I can call, right? But I guess, sometimes when you're in the hood, they find out who called the POWs and they'll come after you. And, and it's horrible what they would do to you if they find out you did call the POWs, because we hear about those stories about the people that did call the POWs, So anyway, shit is real in the hood, y'all. Okay, it's a damn war. So she don't want to see him like a snitch. Nah, she's in that damn hip hop world. You know how that hip hop world is. So it says she's going into surgery. This is Panic is texting her. Not Panic, but Manic. They call him a Manic. This Manic is texting her. The source says he's basically trying to say he'll pay. Her friend is also getting calls and text messages and receiving money, okay? He was trying to keep her quiet. Complex has reviewed Cedar-Sinai medical records. Okay, I guess at the hospital they went to Cedar-Sinai. I know where that hospital at. That's up in LA. But it says records from the aftermath of the incident, which are consistent with Megan's story. All right, come on, Cedar-Sinai. We got Cedar-Sinai on our side, okay? How about that? Why don't you go ask Cedar-Sinai all them questions y'all got? Ask Cedar-Sinai. How about that, okay? Because Cedar-Sinai, they ain't gonna lie about no bull crap like this. So it says, which are consistent with Megan's story, that she was popped in her feet. Not in her foot, but in her feet. Do you know what that means? That means not 1 foot, but 2 feet. It says mention of some type of stuff found in her heel. Okay, so she had some type of, I don't know, sharpel. You know, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that word. But she has something in her feet, okay, from the bullets. So anyway, it says, the source says they are speaking out because the public response around Tory project has made people doubt Megan's story and even mock her, which they are doing. So this is not okay, and it's not funny. It's not something we can just normalize. Yeah, because we've been normalized that bullcrap for quite some time. It says, when reached out for a comment, representative for Tory Lanez people, they denied the story. They denied that Tory said dance B. So they didn't deny he popped, but they denied he said dance B to Megan. Well, who he said to Megan? To Kelsey? Maybe he said it to the damn Casper, the damn ghost. You know what I mean? It was only 4 people that was there. And they said, Kelsey, she was the first person that went to the blogs. That's how everybody started speculating that it was Tory, because Kelsey ran to the blogs and told TMZ that it was Tory that popped Megan. Okay? Now, why the Tory bodyguard ain't saying nothing? Who knows? I'm sure he got paid real good. If Tory's out here, he paid people off, and I'm sure that security man that was with Tory, I'm sure he got paid very well to be quiet. And he works for Tory anyway. So he's going to do whatever, that Tory group tells him to do, And he got common sense. He can't get drunk and get crazy on the job and start pound Megan. He doesn't even have a motive to pow Megan. I know y'all be watching them FBI shows. What's the motive? That security guard man don't got no damn motive. Okay? How about that? Tory had the motive. So anyway, let's go here. And let's see what this Prince is talking about. So check this out.
I go to work that night, varsity. Tory's hosting that night. I'm on my table, I'm vibing. My boss comes up to me, Golden Boy. He's like, hey, Tory wants to talk to you. Is everything cool? I'm like, I'm assuming it is. We spoke to Uno. Yeah, at the club. Like, I'm assuming everything's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I spoke to Uno earlier that day. Mm-hmm. We had a whole 30-minute.
All right, so I don't know if you guys knew, but prior they had a whole drama situation, an argument between Tory and that boy that's speaking right here, Prince. It's over some record or some stuff, but he's pretty much saying he's talking to Tory. I'm making sure everything cool. Tory is saying, yeah, it's cool. But Tory is a liar. He ended up tricking the boy, okay? And that just let you know, Tory, he's a liar. He can't be trusted. He's a scammer. And that's just what it is. Come on.
Conversation, like at the end of the conversation, it wasn't like it left off and there was like any animosity or any animus whatsoever. It was like we understood each other. I even went as far as to say that I had no issue with Tory. I had no issue with his production team. Like I was manager of Miami DJs. Go to work that night. Boss comes over, says, hey, Tory wants to talk to you. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go to walk over. And as soon as he sees me, I go to say what's up. And then he just kind of like, he was like, what the fuck was you thinking, nigga? And he goes to swing. And in that first video that got dropped last year, you can see like I kind of like move like this. I duck. And then he just jumps over the couch. And then they all just kind of like start storming me and jumping me. And it's kind of like, for what? Like, I didn't do shit. I never disrespected him. I made sure I clarified that I had no issue with him or any of his team members. So All right, so skip forward. The jumping happens. We get jumped. Didn't call the cops. Didn't press charges. Didn't get.
Now y'all heard
Bro,
that? Y'all heard that? He got jumped. He got that tooth knocked out. You know, he ain't say that yet. But he ain't called police. Cause you know people got so many damn excuses now, girl. Like they ain't grew up in the damn hood. I guess some people did not grow up in the hood. Blessed to you, you know. But shoot, it's very common for something to happen to you and you not call the popos. I wish more our people will call the popos. I still can't get family members to call the popos on their boyfriend and their husband. Okay? Yes, I do, you know, but hey, what can you do, you know? You know, some people have the mentality, if I call the popos on my husband after he put paws on me, I'm just going to be breaking up our family. I don't want to be the one breaking up the family. You know, we got it hard as it is. I don't want to be the one breaking up the family. Yet, this man cheats on you. He put paws on you. And yeah, he'll tell you, I love you every time afterwards. But is that love? And see, people got this idea that it's love. That this man is putting paws on you. He cheats on you, he manipulates you, and just because he may be providing a little bit and you got kids by him, these girls feel obligated. They need to stick it out for the family. Because the worst thing that could ever happen if they file for a divorce, if they call the popos, and guess what? They break up the family. Then the family, you can't keep no man, girl. Nah, you broke up that family. That was so sad. What about his kids? You know, y'all are supposed to be a family. Now, see, I've been worse to that. Do you know when my man did this to me and that to me, but I still stuck it out because I'm a real one. You don't do that to your family. You got them kids. Now, they don't got no daddy because of you. You called the popos and you got your husband locked up. Now, what they kids gonna think? Now I got a record. Who gonna provide for you now? Because your husband was making money. He was bringing it in. Now, he did this and he was no angel, but who's an angel? Ain't nobody perfect in this world, girl. Ain't nobody going to care for your kids like he going to care for your kids. Never mind how much and how often he blacked that eye. He constantly cheated and disrespected her, embarrassed her, made her feel low, and played on her insecurities. That don't matter. You got a family. You're married. Go to church. Pray about it. Get some therapy. Who cares what you going through? Okay? But anywho, I mean, I'm just saying what I've seen and what I've been around. But let's continue.
Next night it was me, myself, my boss, and him and like 15 of his niggas. He's like, listen, bro, I was wrong, guys. That shouldn't have happened like that. Uno didn't, relate the conversation that you guys had. Like, listen, I'm gonna make this right. Send me a couple of your records. I'm not saying that I'll get on it, but you know what I'm saying? I can probably get you in connection with the people that you need that can help you with kind of the music that you're making. I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, I'll make sure I shoot you something to fix your tooth because a lot of people don't know that my tooth came out. This whole shit.
I told you, didn't I tell you his tooth came out? Yeah, girl. Tory and his people then bust that man tooth because they jumped him.
It was gone. So I was out here looking fucked up.
So that happened as a result of the Tory fight? Really?
Whole shit gone. So it's like, all right, cool.
And you didn't press any
you know what I'm saying?
charges, nothing?
I didn't press no charges. I offered him the one. I said, listen, let's shoot the one. Let's shoot the fade. Like, it's not like I can't get you. I live right by. I look into his building when I go to my pool every week. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, let's do it. He declined. He's like, listen, no, we're going to make it right.
You wanted a feature?
No, I wanted the fade. I wanted the one-on-one. Like, you jump.
Oh, you wanted to fight?
Yeah, like,
oh,
I know I'm just this little pretty nigga, but no, I be fighting. I
thought you were talking about a song called
No, he did ask me. No. I wanted a fade. I wanted a fight, a one-on-one.
Got it. Okay.
I'm 6'3". Tory's 5'6".
That's what I was about. That was my next question because you are really tall, and he's like much shorter than you. That's why I was like, I've been confused as to
they
like.
Can say what they want to say. I will bust his ass.
Okay.
But it's all good. So he declined the fade, right? He declined the one. I said, all right, I'll drop the lawsuit. The lawsuit, we won't go forward with the lawsuit if you do a charity boxing match, right? Let's do a celebrity charity boxing match, and we'll drop it.
Okay.
I don't want to do that neither. All right, cool. So we're going through the motions. We're going back and forth with his lawyers.
And this is all like last year?
This is all, everyone's like, why are you suing him now? We've been trying to work this out amicably for a long time.
Got it.
So initially, we worded the lawsuit in a way that his insurance would pay for it, because he has an insurance that'll take care of anything that his entourage does, like if they do some stupid shit, right?
Yeah.
We tried to word it.
So because you were jumped by him and his entourage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we tried to word it in a way that it would help, but obviously there's a video everywhere where he's just swinging on me. So that didn't work. Negotiations fell through. So we kept trying to work with them. My lawyer kept trying to work with them because the Johnny Cochran firm is representing me.
Okay.
So kept trying to work with them. Nothing happened. So last week, they finally came to me. They're like, oh, they want to settle for $50,000 to $100,000.
Girl, you heard that? Last week they came to him talking about they want to settle for $50,000 to $100,000. Okay, like I said, they got a history of Tory, of him, he's so emotional. You know what I'm saying? Because this the thing, okay? Just like I was watching this movie last night, okay? And they kept on pointing it out. It's like when a girl, when she get, angry, the man, you're so emotional. No, she can't really talk because you're too emotional. Get your emotions out of it. If you're going to explain something, even if you're hurt, you're going to need to talk like a lady. Get your emotions out of it, Because that's and a lot of times back in the day, they did not want women to have any type of emotions. They felt that women, they was too weak. They were so emotional. So they tried to take all the emotion out of, girls. But it was okay when a guy, when he yelling and he's screaming and he's mad. Oh, that's not emotional. What is that? That's just him being a man. That's not emotional. Okay? So that's why I be calling it out. I said, Tory, he's so emotional. He can't hold his anger, because somehow some communities feel like anger, if a guy does it, it's not emotion. That's just him being a man. Anyway, let's keep on playing.
No. So we filed the lawsuit publicly.
Wow. So
I go to...
All right, so you heard him. He said he filed the lawsuit publicly or whatnot. So let's go back up here, because we still got some more up here we got to talk about. So we went through her, let's keep on going, see what else we got. We already showed the car that Rick Ross did. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know, but oh my goodness, Maliibu, Miitch, I don't know if you guys know her, but she's a rapper and she got something to say. And I just want to say, can we give a big thank you to these, I didn't want to see that K word. I saw a K word. But anyway, let's give a big thank you for these young female rappers that are speaking up, okay? Let's give it up for these young females rappers that are speaking up. So anyway, it says he's really dropped the album confessing his love for her, but at the same time, and I couldn't stand this. Did you guys ever hear people talking about it was a love story? That album that Tory brought. Oh girl, it was a love album. That ain't love. Do y'all think that was love? Did that sound like a love story that you would want a romance about? Okay? No, that album is not about love. That album is a man that's manipulating, that's trying to make her feel bad for leaving him, making her out to be a liar. That is not nothing got nothing to do with love. That's all his ego. All he talk about him. It don't got nothing to do with no love. Anyway, but like I tell you before, in the hood, in back like traditional settings, maybe they will see that as love. Because only it takes is a man to tell you he love you, then it must be something. Girl, they lie and manipulate so damn much. But anyway, it says, but at the same time, discrediting her to soften the blow of his actions. Effing narcissist. What's the difference between a man that put pause on his wife, apologizing, and says he's loved her to turn around and make her feel bad for his actions as if she had it coming. Didn't we just talk about this? I see this type of stuff happen all the time, okay? And guess what? When I was younger, I seen it so much. At first, I knew it was wrong. I'm like, this is not right. I want to do something about it. And the more as a little kid, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, I wanted to speak out about it. I started writing stuff in my notebooks about the domestic stuff that I would see in my neighborhoods, about what I see in my families. And I started writing because I like to script write. Girl, my family members found that, and they found out who I was telling about, and all their secrets in there. I got on punishment. And I was so tortured, by family members in the neighborhood. You got a big mouth. You need to stop. Nobody want to be around you. You talk too much, I remember a time where some of my family members was doing a policy fraud, right, girl? I went and I told, because I was like, that ain't right what they doing over there. They go to church all the time, and they setting up a policy fraud on their car. And I went, I told Big Mama, I said, yeah, and they putting your name on it, and you don't even know about it. I was over there. They didn't think I was listening, but I heard everything. I was a snitch when I was younger. So I've always had it in me to, to speak up and to do right. But, around 11, 10, 12, I was so tortured to, be quiet because I'm known to have a big mouth, and that's what your people will do to you. So anyway, this should be treated as such. He confessed his love for her publicity for the first time while putting her business out into the world. Private things like her crying to him about feeling alone because her mom passing. Yeah, I'm looking in the comment section. I would have told my big mama that too. Expose the truth. Tell it all. Hey, now some of you guys, when you guys were growing up, y'all was a tattletale too. Okay? Don't act. I know I'm not the only tattletale out here. So anyway, it says private things like her crying to him about feeling alone because of, her mom passed, which is something very personal, but he puts it in a song to make profit and money off of it. What was it to do? Just to make it seem like, see, we were close. We are closer than close. Because Megan was trying to protect him. Megan wasn't putting out there that I was in love with him and we was together. By listening to Megan, she didn't really tell you much of their relationship. She wasn't the one that was blabbing about their relationship. Megan was not out here gossiping about their relationship. But guess who was gossiping about their relationship in the music video, in the songs? It was the man. The man out here gossiping more than the female about their private relationships, okay? Now, if Megan would have did this and gossip about their relationship, oh my goodness, y'all would have bashed her for talking too much. But a man gossiping, it somehow seemed like, oh my God, he's being honest, Ooh, he must be really telling the truth because he gossiping about this. Most men ain't gonna be confessing they love for you, girl. Ooh, wait, I wish I had a man that confessed their love for me. All because they don't have self-love. And they never had that experience of a man honoring and loving them like Russell does Sierra, Gets on my damn nerves. But anyway, I'm going to keep on going. It says, and he thought to share that moment, bum behind song to the world, to Apple, to iTunes for what? Profit and sympathy? Yep. But since he wanted to sing so bad, why didn't he just send her a voice note? Again, profit and sympathy and clout. You darn right, Miss Maliibu. Okay? That's all that was about. That's all that was about. And that's just damn sad. He's up here gossiping about their damn business because he didn't gossip. He gossiped about some stuff, but he ain't gossip about the right thing. We wanted to know who had your pow pow? Who was the one that was pow in them neighborhoods? Did he ever tell y'all that in the song? And maybe I missed it because I didn't listen to the whole song, but did he ever confess who was the one that was pound in that neighborhood, since she want to give so detailed and he want to talk about how much love they had. I don't want to know that. That don't got nothing to do with y'all be doing and what she tell you about the mama. That's y'all personal, private things, and that should have kept sacred, okay? But it's okay to snitch and tell a woman's business. It's okay for that. That seemed cool. But he didn't confess who was doing the pow, up in the air. He didn't confess who pow at Megan. He want to talk about Kylie, but we ain't here for Kylie. We want to know who pow Megan. Since you was there, right? That's what we want to know. Tell us that, Tell us why you took so long to say something. And then when you say something, you put it in the song, you don't even talk. Because he still ain't say nothing. He ain't do no interviews. He ain't come out here talking. He did some entertainment stuff. And like I said, with entertainment, with a song, he can lie. He can manipulate it because the song is for entertainment and it's for profit. So I cannot take whatever he says in a song seriously. I cannot take if anybody is making a profit and they singing a damn song for entertainment, I can't take that seriously. Just like I can't take these reality shows seriously. When these reality shows, then they doing this storyline and they putting it for profit, do you think I honestly believe the stuff that I see on TV? Hell no, because I know it's for a gain and a profit. So no, I do not take whatever music he puts out. No, because it's not serious. It's entertainment. It's for a darn profit and to sell his damn music. I can't take that serious. But this is the brat. Okay, I'm looking in the comments section real quick. It said Tory had to check with his attorneys and said in the song that the cop told him to charge for the pow, just possession of the pot gun. Nah, I don't know what you just said, but it didn't take that damn long. All the months he was trying to work out a deal, a hush deal. He was trying to offer up money, and he was trying to figure out how he gonna make this situation sweet. You talking to somebody that need to hear this. Boo, I'm here for you. I'm always here for you, okay? And if you go to our community tab, I'm always sending you guys positive energy. So it says if he loved Megan, why did he sleep with her best friend? I don't know if he slept with her best friend, but this is show, not love. And clearly, just like how David did Tamar, he knew that Megan was lonely, that she needed somebody. Tory's a manipulator. He know how to play on women's emotions, and he knew exactly what to say and how to do it to creep on in there, okay, and to take advantage of the situation. And I'm sorry, the brat, we're going to come back to you real quick. But let's go here, because I did want to bring up Miss Tamar. Where's she at? Okay, so Tamar, she got something to say too, girl. Check this out. It says, how come you are always to last to see stuff? How come you are always to last to see stuff? Am I reading that right? How come you are always to last to see? I think she's trying to say, why are you always the last one to see something? Okay. And then she says, and I know is these dudes will manipulate you when they do some bull crap, then act like it's your job to protect them when they, do you wrong. And they do stuff all over you. They act like it was your fault. It's your job to protect them, And I'm assuming maybe she's talking about David and maybe she's talking about Tory. But hell, they can go both toe to toe. Because we know Tamar, she deals with stuff. Tamar drinks heavy. We know Megan, she drinks. She's dealing with stuff as well. David come in like he's Captain Save somebody. Tory comes in with his sweet talks and his manipulative ways. And these both, Tory and David, was supposed to protect these women and uplift these women. Yeah, they had good times. But when I tell you, it was some very low lows. And what David said and what Tamar said, how David told her that I'm going to take you out of here, then I'm going to take me out of here too, and how he played her son and did all them videos with her son without her permission, and how he was trying to control her, is the same way they say how Tory be kind of controlled Megan, and how he was so upset when Megan had the audacity to leave him and to get out that car and say, I'm walking home. Oh, no, he couldn't have that because he needed control. So he needed to show her who was boss. And he popped, you know? And after he did all that horrible stuff, he was expecting Megan to cover his tracks. And she started to. That's why she didn't report, you know? But what tipped her off is when she realized that, what's his name? The man or the boy, however y'all want to call him, how he was the one that was going out to these blogs, changing up the story, spinning the story, putting it out there. Tory and his team went to the blogs first, undercover, changing the story up to get the heat off of him, okay? Megan didn't go to the blogs first. It was Tory and his people. And Megan got fed up and she realized it. Then that's when she spoke out. But same way with Tamar. Do y'all see the damn similarity? Who was the first one that came out and spoke out about Tamar, her business? It wasn't Tamar, it was David. David went down to the popos. David came out here and make a long video telling us everything about Tamar. It was one-sided. And then Tamar came out defending herself. These girls are forced to defend themselves in public towards somebody that said, I will promise I will protect you. I promise I love you. I know you've been hurt, but I'm a different type. And I'm going to be here. I'm going to love you. And we're going to be in this thing. Broken promises and lies. Okay? So I see what you're coming from, Miss Tamar. All right? Jessica, Megan blocked U.S. supporting Tory. Did she now? Ooh, I want to see some tea with that. Okay. Please don't let me find out Megan trying to get Tory back or she feels sorry for him. Girl, bye. And if she does, that just lets you know how twisted these girls are. And they need a whole bunch of self-love, you know? Because I got out the darkness. I was in the darkness too. I was. Yes, I was. I was in the darkness too. When I was young and living in the damn hood, somebody done popped me once, but the next day, he bought me some goddamn, some clothes, some outfits, and I thought that was love. Because I've seen it, and, you know, it's always glamorized, this toxic type of relationship. Shit, I thought I was in a music video, girl, okay? Now I realize that it's horrible. That is horrible, you know? But let's keep on going on. And no, I did not call the popos. And no, I did not want to get him, you know, anything, because I thought it was normal. And he bought me some stuff, you know, and it was expensive, even though he crafted to get it, you know? It was sickening. It was retarded. So anyway, let's go here. Hot 97, he got something to say, and I'm so happy for him. Because usually I don't care for him when I see him, but he got some stuff to say. It says, I am bugging for thinking Tory Lanez using an album to talk about the Megan Thee Stallion situation is corny. So he's saying, am I bugging for thinking Tory using an album to talk about Megan Thee Stallion situation is corny? No, you're not bugging. It's very corny, okay? What are your thoughts on his decision? So he's asking you guys, what are your thoughts? It says, I'm looking in the comment section now. It says, who is Tory really? There's a lot going on with that situation. He pulls up in many celebrities. I don't know who he is. I can't tell you a name, a song that he did. I don't want to name a song. I don't care. Ebro is trash. I thought he was trash too, but after seeing this comment, I like this comment. You know, maybe he's trash on every other day, but today, he ain't trash today, okay? And guess what? Maybe he's turning a new leaf, all right? And I give people opportunity and room to turn a new leaf because we need change in the world. I agree with Ebro. Me too. Who are the lames who made Tory famous? Who knows? So let's keep on. Did we miss Asian the Brat? Okay. I'm sorry, Asian. All right, here we go. Check this out. She got something to say.
Flooding the live with Tory dish you, Tory dish you. Like nobody gives a end of the day. That's a whole midget. At the end of the day, that's a whole midget. Like who gives? You're that threatened that your little midget shoot somebody in the foot. Like come on now, ain't nobody aiming at the ground but you. But you didn't do it. Stop playing. But I just say this to say that like I don't give. I know this. I'm a real street bitch. I got real behind me that's gonna bury your body back. A song. So don't tie me in and make it seem like I'm in some type of rap beef with Tory Lanez. I have no rap beef with Tory Lanez. It's Tory Lanez to the day he died. Flood.
All right, she said bump Tory Lanez to the day she leaves. So you heard what she said. What do you guys think about this? Comment, let us know. Please let us know what you guys think about this. All right, so guess what? Hold on, because I'm seeing some stuff. Hold on. What? Let's give it up for Paul Michael for donating $5. It says, we love you. We begging for likes. You darn right. We are begging for likes. Thank you, Michael. Michael donated $5 to the Cash App. Pink Lips 500. Listen, we begging for everything. Feel free to donate. Pink Lips 500. Appreciate you. And also, hold on. Yes. Let's give it up for Candace, donating $5 through our Cash App, Pink Lips 500. She donates $5. I love you for your commentary. I love you too, Candace. Thank you. All right. And also, we got to give it up for Jamie Lee for donating $5. It says, for relatives, new subby, enjoy your content. Thank you, boo. I appreciate that. All right. So let's keep on going on. What else we got? Nick, give it up for Nick. He's speaking out. Nick Young. I don't know if you guys know who he is. I barely know who he is. I guess he's like a basketball player. That's what I think anyway. It says, after all the cool stuff Tory did to the lockdown, who came up with this idea last night, fire them. It's over. So he's not here for it, and a lot of people's not here for it. The stunt that he pulled, this album, especially when we're dealing with Miss Taylor and the outcome of the po-pos popping her, pounding her, and we're not getting justice for that. And I'm tired. I don't want to hear y'all talk about, well, they shouldn't have accepted the $12 million. No, they should accept the $12 million and his behind need to be behind bars. The $12 million, this stuff happened in March. For y'all all this stuff that you putting the family through, hell no. It should have never happened, okay? And people are saying you guys don't know the difference between civil and criminal, okay? How about that? Civil versus criminal, okay? No, just because they gave her $12 million or the family, it doesn't excuse the wrong that he did. I don't care how America sees it. Hey, if we always have this mindset, well, the laws is like this, so nothing we can do about it. We can fight for it. That's how we've always got here. That's how we got here now. That's how YouTube got here. That's how Facebook got here. Do you think YouTube, Facebook, and us talking to each other like this, it would have stayed if we never would have fought for our rights or fought for the new world? No. I am definitely here for radical change. If it wasn't for radical change, black people would not be allowed to vote. Okay? Shoot. If it wasn't for radical change, women would not be able to work. So anyway, I don't care how America sees it. We have to fight for change and we have to keep on pushing on. And each one of you guys can make a change in this world. Don't ever let nobody feel like you can't do anything. No, you are powerful beyond measure. You're powerful beyond measure, and you know the rest of the damn poem because I don't know it. But you know the meaning. So anyway, let's keep on going. So I don't know if you guys know, but he was in a relationship with DreamDoll, and he dissed DreamDoll, but DreamDoll, she's putting up some receipts, and she says, listen, he was all in my inbox this whole time during Christmas, earlier this year. He was all in my inbox, but on a record, he got something else to say. So it says, this is Tory. It says, I know we don't talk to each other anymore, but I want, and she even comes out and says how Tory did her. Tory is a dog. I know we don't talk to each other anymore, but I want to let you know that I'm proud of you for taking your craft seriously. All right. I did not want to hear that damn song. And of craft seriously, I will not forget the first day I heard you spit on the tour bus, and I told you to do it for real, but don't expect a response back. Just wanted to let you know. Have a good one. Okay, so it just shows he's so fake. He'll say one thing behind closed doors, and on a record in front of people, he got a front and act different. He's just a fraud. It says, DreamDoll, she got a message. She says, you've been a dub since you came for me the first time. Sadly, you could try and diss me again this time for not having a hit, but yet my biggest record was exposing your corny behind till this day. Always coming for females. Ain't that something? Always coming for females. Always gossiping about females. If it sound like a duck and it quack like a duck, it's a duck. Like, no, but it says, but keep digging your hole, Daystar Peterson. You're a lame. Okay, man up and go on live, and you know the vibes, okay? So she's pretty much saying, I know y'all can see some of that, but she's pretty much saying, get on live and say what you got to say, all this stuff. And she also put out some stuff as well. And it says, it's Tory, because Tory been trying to get in contact with her, but guess what? DreamDoll has not been responding. Hello. Thank you, DreamDoll, for always keeping it real and not responding to him. I wouldn't mind if DreamDoll, if Megan and the Asian brat, we got on a track together. But then I'm like, you know what? Nope, I don't want you guys to do that because it's giving him too much energy. And we don't need that, honestly. Just ignore him, and just ignore him. But anyway, it says, if you're in Miami, you should come by my B-Day party tonight. Okay? Third annual Playboy Affair. Dream, it's Tory. Just wanted to tell you, Merry Christmas, and I always got mad love for you. So he's been trying to text her and contact her, and she has not been responding back, and it's been months and months. I give it up for you, DreamDoll. Go ahead. DreamDoll got options, and she's not thirsty. I don't know much about DreamDoll, but I like her damn response. And another thing I got to say about this, too, it's so many girls that if they would have hit him back real quick, or they would have went to the party, or they would have, messaged him. They'd be so damn weak to message him. But DreamDoll, as it sees here, she was not weak, and she did not give in. Go ahead, boo. So let's keep on going here. See what else we got. I guess we don't. Let me go back here because we do got some other stuff, but I couldn't put it up here just because it got some, certain words. So other rappers, this person name or producer, it says just made the beat. He says, this goofy man say he ain't popper, and they are literally have matched the bullets from his, pow pow, okay? To the ones in her foot. So we already know he got arrested because he was in possession of a POW POW, right? And it was his POW POW. It was only one POW POW in the car, and it belonged to him out of 4 people. One person got injured, okay? So we know it wasn't Megan. the best friend, she was the first one that ran and told that Tory did it. Okay. The security guard and Tory, that's the only two people that's left in this this detective stuff, right? It's like figuring out a puzzle, but it's very simple and easy. Okay. I don't think the bodyguard would do it. He has no motive, so that cancels him out. So the only person is Tory. It was your gun. Okay, it was your bullet that hit the damn foot. You was on a sugar bookers. You was begging and telling her, please don't say nothing, please. You give her money. You give her racks on racks of racks. You offer Kelsey money. Please don't say nothing. And Megan, I really wish you would have cooperated and really came for Tory ass, but you're not going to do it because I guess you got feelings for him, and that's why you was mad at your best friend because she betrayed you and going to the blogs and telling TMZ that Tory was indeed the person that did it. So let's keep moving on. Let's see what other people got to say. I guess his name is Bun B. It says, first, Daniel. Okay, so you know who Daniel is, right? Girl. Don't you know that Breonna Taylor case, right? It's a black man that's speaking out. That's Daniel, right? He's a black man. So gives that bull crap decision about Breonna Taylor, okay, and the police that did her in. Now, Tory Lanez make a diss record about Megan after popping her in the foots, okay? Black men gotta do better, all right? That's his message. That's what Bun B say. And this was something that people was looking at too. Let me see if I can put this up. I'm about to go into darkness. Let me see. Hold on. Nope. Here we go. Nope. You know what? I can keep it right here. Oh, no, I can't. I can't keep it in here. I was going to show you guys, but I'm going to tell you. Somebody says people saying Kelsey popped her, right? And Tory Lanez replied, and he says that's not true. So Tory Lanez even coming on here and saying Kelsey did not pop her. So, you know what it is. Who knows? I know. Tory did it. Shit. What the hell? Tory did it. Tory did it. Tory did it. Tory did it. Tory popped Megan. Tory popped Megan. Tory popped Megan. Tory did it. Tory did it. Okay? How many times we got to tell you Tory did it? Shoot. All right. The fact that he's using the talking points that we've all been using is a sign of crazy person. Of course, Juicy J, you know he's be looking at these blogs and everything, and he's taking all this stuff and he just putting it up here and adding to his damn music. Okay? Tory did it, but not purposely. Sweets, let me tell you. What you mean not purposely? You mean the same way that man blacked his wife eye and said, I didn't mean to do it, baby. You just made me do it. I was just going through something. You made me do it. You talking about that same type of mentality when somebody do wrong to you physically and I didn't mean to do it, so it's not my fault. You know, I wasn't trying to do that. I was just trying to scare you a little bit. No, it was your fault. And for you to come out here and you're not going to confess and you're going to continue to lie and you're going to change the narrative and you're going to manipulate and put my business out here on a track to make a profit, that lets you know what type of devil he really is. So hell no. So now you're going to say what an album he did, he didn't really mean to put her business out here like that. You know, she forced his hand because he ain't have no other cards to play, or the producers made him do it. He ain't have no other choice. Either he was gonna put a diss record out on her, or he had to go back to the Canada. He ain't had no choice. Okay, let's stop excusing this bull crap. Take accountability, but he ain't gonna never take accountability because he don't have to take accountability. Just like those police people, they don't have to take accountability. These men don't have to take accountability, so they're not gonna take accountability. And that's just how this world works. If you do something bad to somebody and you know you did wrong, even if you want, you know, I seen a TV show where this boy is his son, right? He did something wrong and he wanted to report himself, but his parents would not allow this boy to turn himself in. They're like, no, it wasn't you. You were just going through stuff. And I just let you know right then, people would do whatever they can do, lie, manipulate, cheat the system so they won't go behind the bars. All that stuff, they so real, they so honest. Girl, it goes out the door. That's some fake bull crap, because when it comes to you doing something wrong and you taking accountability where your butt gonna be behind bars, oh, they gonna lie about it all day. If they can get out of it, you best believe they gonna lie. Uh-huh. So, what y'all think about this? All right. Then you have, this whole story is a mess. Why she protecting him? Only thing I can think of is possibly her upbringing and how she still have feelings for this person, And it seemed like she just didn't like the fact how Tory was trying to switch the narrative and make it seem like she was a bad person and he didn't do it. It seemed like she wanted him to take responsibility and accountability on his own, but that ain't the case. He's not that type of person. He's not that honest of a man. He's not that real. Okay? He's about himself and his selfish ways. And who knows what she got people up in her ear pressing her to do, She's a girl in this male-dominated industry full with thugs and people that do illegal activities, okay? Shoot, when you're around people that's always doing illegal activities, do you think they want the po-pos involved? You know how it is. Shoot. It's just like if you got one gang, right? And you got two gangs that going back and forth with each other. Now, one gang member then did something to that gang member cousin, right? And then most likely you see the other gang member like, nah, cuz we gonna handle this the street way, cuz. Nah, cuz we gonna handle this. Nah, you just need to sit back. I got you on this, cuz. We ain't gonna do that snitching stuff because they all do wrong from both sides. And who knows, the people that's behind Megan, and we know Tory, he ain't innocent. Who knows the people behind him as well. They both in bed with some damn criminals. So, of course, they don't want that snitching going to both of their ways. That's why I said you don't know what's pressing her. All I know is she's being honest about it. She's genuine about it. He did it. And that's the end of the story, What does she want from this situation? I think she just possibly want him to take accountability, But he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna never do that shit. Nope. So, hold on, because I see something. And please like this video. We are begging tonight. Let's give a big thank you for Phil for donating $5. We appreciate that, Phil. Let's give him a big thank you. All right. Yes. We are out here begging. We begging. So I'm looking in the comment section. Megan isn't telling the whole story. What Sweets do you think? What Sweets? She got so much stuff against Megan. Can we switch it around? Is Tory telling the whole story? Because he sure left out who popped. Who, he's leaving out a whole bunch of stuff. He's telling you a whole bunch of stuff that is irrelevant. Her telling him about the mama, the Kylie situation, that don't got nothing to do with who popped Megan. That's all we want to know. Who popped her and why. That's it. I don't want to know about no Kylie. I don't want to know about no mama. I don't want to know about y'all relationship. All we want to know is get justice for Megan because we seen her on video limping. We seen her in all that blood linking. Who did it? Who did it and why? That's all we wanted to know, Tory. And did he answer those two questions? Who did it and why? No, he did not. All he did was reflect. All he did was tell you about how he would loved her, what happened with Kylie, and what happened with the mama, everything but who did it and why. That's it. It's just like the police officers. All we want is those police people to serve time behind bars. That's it. You don't got to change no sweet signs. You don't got to give us Tootsie Rolls. We ain't asking for rainbow umbrellas. We don't want no money. We just want justice. And that's when you know people are doing wrong, when you ask them 2 things and you Pacific and they give you everything else but what you asked for. That's the same with the police system, and that's the same with this situation with Tory. He's giving y'all everything else but the answers you asked for. So what they say, Renee, what is the point? Tory doesn't reflect all black men. No, he does not reflect all black men. No, he doesn't. Because you guys know I got uncles, and my father would never harm a woman. You know, I've never heard and never seen my father ever touch a girl, physically. Now I did have a uncle-in-law. I did have some neighbors, I have a few uncle-in-laws, actually, okay? It's more likely. He did it. Ain't no likely to it. There's other ways to get justice. He reflect most black men. You think so? I think he probably reflect a certain type of men, but I don't think most. So Miss D, is your father, is he the same way as Tory? I don't know. Maybe your father is. Who knows? But, that's a question I would like for you to answer. Is your father like that? Is your uncles like that? Tory is just like most black men, very disrespectful. Now, he's very disrespectful. But again, too, I don't know about you guys, but my stepfather or my father never called my mom the B word, never referred to her as the H word. Even my uncles, they never referred to my aunties as the B word or the H word, Now I have younger cousin, that he refers to his girlfriend as that, but I have a lot of bills in my family that doesn't use that type of verbiage towards women, I got an uncle. I do got an uncle that I've heard say some stuff like that. But anyway, I'm a black man and I'm not like that. That does not mean they were not disrespectful, sis. Well, I just haven't seen it. But they are in the minority, unfortunately. Meg is living a good life right now. She's still, I think she's heartbroken by this situation. And, she's not living that great. She's living great, as far as she not struggling for food. She got business and stuff lined up, but this situation hurts her. Megan is a very sensitive person, She got feelings. She cared too hard. She goes through a lot, but she just tries to hide it. She tries to be a lady. She tries to hide it and not to be too emotional, not to come out here, all in her feelings. She tries. She keeps a lot of stuff inside, So what else y'all got to say? Same here. What else you guys got to say? He most definitely was not a friend and was a wolf in sheep clothing looking for clout. We all know jerks like him. You think they're your good friend and then they're the opposite. God bless. Now, America, I agree with you there. You think they're nice. You think they're going to come in your life to protect you, to honor you. And then they come out, you need protection from them. You need somebody to help you to get away from them. And when you tell them it's over, they don't want it to end, and they keep on messaging you. You see how Tory kept on messaging DreamDoll months on end. He kept on trying to be persistent, right? She wasn't replying to him. Before that, she told him to leave her alone. But did he leave her alone? No. He has a reputation of being obsessive. He's going to keep on keeping on. It's not over until he wants it to be over, but he's still going to keep on. And yes, they be nice in the beginning. They say nice stuff in the beginning. Oh, I miss you. Oh, you doing good. That's just to drill your behind in. They'll give you flowers. They'll take you out. I know we went off on a bad start, but, I just want to take you out to dinner. I just want to spend some time with you. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to see you. I miss seeing your beautiful face. You know your smile just did something to me. You know, ain't nobody like you. You know, I'm just saying, I'm just going through some stuff, and you the only person that I know that I can talk to. I really need a friend right now. I'm not saying we need to be together. I ain't trying to be in your business or whatnot. I just need a friend. And you the only person I can really talk to that can understand where I'm coming from. And if you're a type of girl that be like, oh my goodness, he needs me. He said he's going to respect my boundaries. I'm just going to, try to meet up with him because he keep on hitting me. And that polite thing, that nice thing, you know how some people are brought up to, it's more important to be more nice and polite than to have a voice, than to stand up for yourself. So girls and people feel pressure like, man, I don't want to keep on denying him and then it blows up till he gets crazy because I know how it is. So I'm going to go out with him. Not because I want to, just because I fear if I keep rejecting him, it's going to blow up. You know, I do block him. Yes, girl, I blocked him. But guess what? He calls from a different damn number. Okay. I do want to call the police, but then I fear if I call the police on this man, it's going to blow up because he fights the police. He don't like the police. You know, what am I going to do then? And then what's going to happen? I call the police. He get locked up. He get bailed out. And then he's really obsessed with me. And who knows when he's going to come and get me then? You know, girls go through so much dealing with these type of creeps. So what happened? It's not box all men until. Nah, I ain't do that. I was thinking that too. I've been choked till I pissed on myself, but I'm not that opinionated. We stand behind good, God fearing. Meg is not. Nope. She's. It's if they're harassing you, who cares? You're right. Who cares? But some people do care. You know, some people are fearful of harassing. Everybody is not built the same, you know. Some people rather meet up versus having a person to continue to harass and hoping that if I meet up with this person, maybe it all stops. But sometimes it never stops, you know. That rumor is not true. No, that's a false rumor. They know that. Come on, you don't got to explain that shit to them. They know. They just being damn funny. Megan got prior case. Go check. She keep riding her exempt. Yep. So what else? Meg, why were you struggling over the POW POW? Asked Meg why they were struggling. Megan wasn't struggling over no POW POW. She didn't even have the POW POW. Yes, he does have a common type of man. Meg needs to fall in love with herself, then level up. Everybody does at that point. Ask Meg why she put pause on one of her exes and went to jail. Well, Leaky, what they got to do with this? Since you got so much stuff to say, ask Tory why he put pause on Prince. Ask Tory why he knocked Prince's teeth out and then offered to pay him some hush money. Okay, last week. Go on, ask him all those questions. Ask him the questions we want to know. All that past stuff that happened years ago, that's already talked about. They don't got nothing to do with what we talking about now. Megan was walking away. Of course, Kelly, they know this. They just trolling you. Now, some stuff you don't even reply to, Kelly, because they just trolling you. They know this. They heard this type of rhetoric over and over and over again. Some people are just trolls, okay? And they're just his damn crusaders. And if you need to block his crusaders, block them. Block them. I don't care. Shoot, y'all the moderators. I gave you guys. I trust your judgment. Okay? So, if you're not a fan of Meg, just say it. But then, if you're not a fan, ain't no need. It don't got nothing to do with her music. Do you think this got something to do with her damn music and her beats? No. This have everything to do with her being a victim in this situation, you know? But it got nothing to do with her damn music. Now, I understand people do dislike her already. Some people just dislike her. Some people dislike her because she's black. Some people dislike her because she's always twerking. Some people dislike her because she has a voice. Some people dislike her because she's successful. Some people dislike her because she's friends with Cardi or she worked with Cardi. Some people don't like her because everybody got reasons. Who cares? You know, everybody gonna dislike somebody. They're gonna like you for certain reasons. Who cares about that? But anyway, I'm getting off subject because y'all got me talking about some shit that don't even matter. But anything else you guys gotta say other than that? I love you guys. I enjoyed ya. DJ, please drop that beat.